Yeah, just some overall general soreness. They do a good job managing us.
What have been your impressions of Jihad now that you've seen him a little bit?
It's a big dude. Similar to myself, a versatile guy that can do a lot of different things. Um, just starting to see him move around a little bit, and the dude can move, and he's impressively very smart in the on the board as well. So I'm really excited for him.
This is the first time you've gone into a season, you've got the contract, you got the honors and the accolades and everything. How do you kind of keep that same mentality that you've always had in your career with everything that's happened?
Yeah, I think throughout my career, I learned just to never be satisfied with where I'm at. Before a contract or before a breakout year, you could have said I made it because I'm in the NFL. Um, and in my head, I still had stuff to prove, and that's definitely still the case now.
Similarly, you're now in a position where you're a star linebacker, for lack of a better term, and you've got young guys who are now looking up to you in a way that probably hasn't ever happened before. How are you going to treat that? What's that mean?
Yeah, it's cool. This year, definitely a transition for me is in terms of a leadership role, especially being in a room with so many young guys and so many guys that look up to me and trust me and to guide them in their careers, whether that's on special teams or at linebacker. So, and a couple guys around the league as well have reached out to me, special teams, career special teams players that are inspired by my story, and that's really cool and special to me.
What's it like getting the first team reps when you were practicing with Trot? What have you seen from him and improvement there?
Yeah, what I've always seen, just a smart, dedicated guy that tries to do the right thing every time. He's super smart, very athletic, and very instinctive when he plays the game.
What have you noticed from Trotter?
I think his overall feel for the game. He's already had the instincts, but just being in this scheme for a year now, the two of us, honestly, just feeling way more comfortable at this point than we were last year.
How would you describe that linebacker room? There's seems like there's a ton of talent there.
Yeah, yeah. Young, obviously, athletic, very athletic. I mean, you look at Smile and Lance too, and Jihad. Those are three very, very athletic guys that can do a lot of different things. Just getting them installed in our playbook is the biggest thing.
Role does your story change your perspective on guys that are also here on one-year deals? Like, you know, in the past, you might have been more focused on yourself, but or not. I'm just curious how that might affect or change your perspective on guys that are on similar deals.
Yeah, in team meetings, Nick mentions kind of my story, and with all the one-year deal guys we have now, Nick mentioned my story earlier on in OTAs, and I love it because he uses me as an example to kind of prove yourself. Like, and this, especially in this organization, this is an organization that's going to give you a shot, an honest try, and um, yeah, I've talked to Josh Uche especially. He's really inspired and trying to take that same trajectory, that same path. And with that, it's a lot of hard work and just dedication to making it your best year.
You have to think about that increased leadership role on sort of a day-to-day basis.
Um, Pretty intentional at this point. It's different for me because obviously I'm a quiet guy. I don't really say much. I kind of keep to myself naturally, and I'm more of a lead by example type guy. Um, but as I'm feeling more comfortable and connecting with the guys in the locker room, I feel way more natural talking to everyone now and really pushing that more vocal leader now.
Players from your past who you kind of saw in that role that you're kind of mirroring after now?
Uh, I mean, I've had so many leaders. There's the, there's so many different types of leadership too. There's the quiet, more reserved, but you still really look up to them. There's the Demario Davis that's going to give you the rah rah speech. Think I'm still trying to figure out who I want to be and how I want to do this. I'm definitely trying to do it my way.
You're still new at this position. How much better can you get?
I don't know. We have to wait and see.
I mean, do you feel like there's a lot of room till your ceiling?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, like you said, that was my first real year playing inside linebacker. Um, You tell me.
What's it like?
Z-
Have you tried the rah-rah approach in the past? Does that work for you?
I have not really, just not natural for me, so I've never really been that.
What's it like?
You mentioned how you told the assistant linebacker coach that your goal was 100 tackles and make an impact on the team. You obviously exceeded that. Have you written down goals or set goals?
I have not set goals for this year, no, not yet. Just because I'm back, stepped back and really sticking back to the basics right now. Really working the fundamentals, and I think this is a good time of year for that. And then as we approach the season and what's about to come, I'll set some new goals.
What's it like kind of having that versatility and play both, inside linebacker and edge? I mean, it seemed like, you're kind of setting the standard with that. And do you see Jihaad as a guy who could possibly do that too?
Yeah, it's kind of it sounds like a great thing, like being a utility knife kind of guy, like a do-it-all kind of guy. But it comes with, it's a blessing and a curse because it comes with responsibility and the knowledge that comes with that. So as much as he can handle and put on his plate, I'm sure Vic's gonna push that.
Vic was saying that you took Jihaad to the side and did one-on-one with him. We haven't talked to Jihaad yet since the OTAs and such. What is it one-on-one with Vic like?
I don't know. I've never been one-on-one with Vic. I'm not sure what they did.
By the way, Vic did tell the story of, like you in training camp last year, when he wanted to start you off at all ball and said there was more to learn there. And at some point you came to him and said, hey, when am I going to get to rush the passer?
Mm-hmm.
And you stopped at some point. What made you stop asking to rush the passer?
One, the guys we had. I'm like, we're probably good in the pass rush department. And two, at that point, I was feeling far more comfortable at the inside linebacker position and learning my role there. And I'm just ride that out. And if Vic wants to give me more responsibility, then I can add more to my play at edge.
How badly do you want to see Nakobe come back, and you didn't get to finish what you guys finished? Was that tough to go through, not being able to finish with him?
Yeah, it was definitely tough, him going down. I've talked about this in the past, but I'm excited for him to be back. I mean, we got another year, another shot at this, and just put the work in, and we'll get to the same place.
What have you noticed from just his approach as he goes through his recovery during the spring? What have you seen out of Nakobe, the way he's handling everything?
Yeah, he's continuing to be a leader in the meetings and on the field, giving pointers and tips to the young guys and myself. He's just such a smart guy that it's always best when his knowledge is expressed and put out there into the world. And he's working hard every day in the training room, in the gym, trying to get back.
In the comments you had with you after the new contract, you spoke about how, or I guess you were asked, and you then spoke about how the perception of the position changed with Al giving you that deal. And then a month later, Jihaad gets drafted in the first round. Is that felt in the room that this is a position that's valued in this organization? Yeah,
definitely valued, definitely appreciated, and we appreciate that as well. And it also comes with a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of money in our room now, and there's also a standard that we set last year. So holding that standard, getting the new guys up to that standard is going to be crucial moving forward.